Hello, my name's Joseph Vereen. I'm a senior biology major, and I decided to do my biographical. Hello, my name's Joseph Vereen. I'm a senior biology major, and I decided to do my biographical presentation on Florence L. Denmark. I really enjoyed doing my presentation and researching Dr. Denmark. Uh, Throughout my class, throughout reading my Psychology of Women book, and also in my intro to psychology, Dr. Denmark's name actually came up many times, and I think that's what really drew my eye to her name, because I felt that when I initially was selecting who I wanted to research, her name stood out to me, but I couldn't honestly understand why, and now I understand. Dr. Denmark was born in Philadelphia. She was born in January 28th, 1932, into a Jewish family. Her father was an attorney, and her mother was a musician. She had a very extended family, and one of her sisters is actually a notable physician. In school, she was a double honors major in psychology and in history. Attended the College of Women at the University of Pennsylvania, where she graduated in 1952. In 1958, she earned a doctoral, and in 1964, she became an instructor at Lehman College. While at Lehman College, which at the time when she was an instructor was called Hunter College, she published the Women's Study Collective, and also a few years later, she co-authored the Women Choices and Women Realities, which is also in its first and second edition, and also published the Women's Independent and Dependent Variable. In addition, she was the 88th president of the Women's Psychology Association. Has has been president also of the New York Psychology Association as well. After graduating from from the University of Pennsylvania, she was offered a lucrative scholarship to go on to graduate school in New York. But after graduating from her undergraduate, she got married and endeavored on continuing her studies in Pennsylvania. Uh, After getting married, she had 3 children with her husband. She had one daughter and a mixed set of twins, one son, one daughter. So 3 children in all. And also, I mentioned earlier that she was the 88th president of the American Psychology Association. Also, in the same year, she was honored in 1988 to become the first Robert Scott Pace professor at Pace University. And she currently still works at Pace University. And currently holds the department chair of psychology at Pace. Uh, Dr. She uh, she did a lot at Pace University. Is still the chair there, and she did a lot of work when initially becoming the chair at Pace University to have psychology of women actually recognized as a scholarly field. And also, in addition, she was one of the founders of the American Psychologists Association division of the Psychology of Women. Throughout her career, she was a social psychologist that focused more on the variables uh, of the women psychology field. And that concludes my presentation on Florence L. Denmark. Like I initially stated, I really enjoyed doing my presentation on Dr. Denmark, and hopefully these facts on Dr. Denmark gives everyone else more of an insight and everyone can see why I enjoy it.